We live in an era of unprecedented comfort, yet we are plagued by a paralyzing unease. We have access to infinite knowledge, yet we struggle to focus for more than a few minutes. You feel it today, the creeping lethargy, the desire to scroll instead of act, and the feeling of being busy while achieving nothing. Modern problems require ancient solutions. Today, we are borrowing strength from the past, from Stoic philosophers, samurai swordsmen, and Spartan warriors who understood that life is inherently a struggle. These aren't just quotes, they are mental ammunition to help you cut through the fog of distraction, silence your excuses, and attack your day with the clarity it demands. Quote 1. Concentrate every minute like a Roman, like a man, on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness. Marcus Aurelius. In a world of infinite tabs and constant notifications, our attention is fragmented and weak. This is a command to stop half working and give your full intensity to the single task at hand. If you want to escape the digital fog, you must learn to work with the focus of a soldier on the front lines. Quote 2. Do nothing which is of no use. Miyamoto Musashi. Modern life is cluttered with useful-looking distractions that actually contribute nothing to our long-term goals. We often mistake movement for progress, spending hours on minor details or mindless consumption. Musashi challenges you to cut away the fat of your daily routine and focus only on the actions that sharpen your blade. Quote 3. He who sweats more in training bleeds less in war. Spartan proverb. We often avoid the sweat of hard work, choosing the path of comfort and convenience at every turn. However, avoiding the struggle today only ensures a more painful failure when real life hits you hard tomorrow. By choosing to do the difficult thing now, you are essentially buying insurance against future suffering. Quote 4. How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself? Epictetus. We treat our potential as something we will deal with eventually, once the circumstances are perfect or we feel more motivated. This highlights the danger of the tomorrow trap that keeps most people mediocre. You must stop negotiating with your laziness and start holding yourself to a higher standard immediately. Quote 5. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Seneca. When we face a challenge or a setback, our modern instinct is to complain or seek an easy escape. Seneca teaches us to reframe these moments not as misfortunes, but as the gym for our character. The harder the task, the more mental muscle you're building by refusing to quit. Quote 6. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius. Most people stop when they hit a wall, using the obstacle as a perfect excuse to be lazy. This mindset flips the script, suggesting that the very problem you are facing is actually the path you need to take. If you are afraid of it, or if it feels too hard, that is exactly where your growth is waiting for you. Quote 7. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. Sun Tzu. This is a call to end the habit of winging it and waking up without a plan. Laziness thrives in the absence of a schedule. If you haven't won the morning through preparation, you've already lost the day. Discipline starts the night before with a clear strategy for the battles ahead. Quote 8. If you do the work with even a little bit of hesitation, it will take twice as long. Yamamoto Tsunetomo. Modern hesitation, the should I or shouldn't I phase, is where all our energy is drained before we even start. This samurai wisdom encourages radical decisiveness. Once you decide to act, do so with total commitment. Half-hearted effort is the primary cause of burnout and inefficiency. Quote 9. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable. Socrates. In an age of sedentary lifestyles, we often forget that our physical state dictates our mental sharpness. Laziness is often a byproduct of a body that has never been pushed to its limits. Reclaiming your physical strength is one of the fastest ways to kill the lethargy in your mind. Quote 10. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Lao Tzu. We often fail to start because we are looking at the entire mountain at once, which leads to overwhelm and procrastination. This ancient wisdom reminds us that the only thing you actually have to conquer is the next 5 minutes. Focus on the single step in front of you, and the momentum will take care of the rest. Quote 11. Think lightly of yourself and deeply of the world. Miyamoto Musashi. Modern culture encourages an obsession with the self, leading to constant anxiety about our image and feelings, which often paralyzes us. By shifting your focus away from your own ego and toward the work that needs to be done in the world, you lose the self-consciousness that fuels procrastination. Action becomes easier when it isn't weighed down by your own self-importance. Quote 12. Wealth is the slave of a wise man and the master of a fool. Seneca. In an era of hustle culture and the pursuit of financial freedom, many become slaves to the very things they think will free them. True discipline is maintaining control over your desires so that your possessions or your social status don't dictate your happiness. If you cannot be productive without the promise of a luxury reward, you aren't a master. You are an employee of your own greed. Quote 13. Character is destiny. Heraclitus. We often blame our lack of success on bad luck or the system, but ancient wisdom suggests that your daily habits and choices are the architects of your future. If you choose laziness today, you're actively coding a future of regret and limitation. You don't need to see the future to know where you're headed. You just need to look at your current level of discipline. Quote 14. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Seneca. We spend hours every day on filler activities, scrolling, dreaming, and waiting, then complain that the day is too short to achieve our goals. This quote serves as a cold wake-up call that time isn't the problem. Your management of it is. The lazy feeling is often just a symptom of forgetting that your time on this earth is a depleting resource. Quote 15. The way is in training. Miyamoto Musashi. Modern seekers often look for the secret or a mindset shift that will suddenly make them successful. But the truth is far more boring. There is no secret path. The path itself is the daily, repetitive training you are currently trying to avoid. Mastery isn't a destination you reach. It's the quality of the effort you put into your work right now. Quote 16. At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work, as a human being. Marcus Aurelius. Even the Emperor of Rome struggled with the morning snooze button and the desire for more sleep. He reminded himself that we weren't born to huddle under blankets and feel warm, but to perform the tasks we were designed for. When you feel lazy in the morning, remember that your comfort is the enemy of your purpose. Quote 17. No man is free who is not master of himself. Epictetus. We often think of freedom as the ability to do whatever we want. But if you want to scroll for 6 hours and can't stop, you aren't free. You're a slave to an algorithm. Real freedom is the ability to command yourself to do the hard work and actually obey that command. Until you can control your own impulses, you will always be a prisoner of your lowest urges. Quote 18. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. Sun Tzu. In the modern world, the enemy is often the distractions engineered to steal your focus, and the self is the part of you that wants to take the easy way out. By identifying exactly what triggers your laziness, you take away its power over you. Victory in your career or personal life starts with an honest assessment of your own weaknesses. Quote 19. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle. We often wait for a big moment to show our strength, while neglecting the small daily tasks that actually define us. You aren't a hard worker because of one late night. You are a hard worker if you show up every single day when you don't feel like it. Stop waiting for a grand opportunity and start building the habit of excellence in the smallest things you do today. Quote 20. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. If you constantly feed your mind with low-effort entertainment and negative thoughts, your entire outlook on life will become dull and lethargic. You cannot expect to have a warrior mindset if your mental diet consists entirely of mental junk food. Guard your thoughts and your attention as if your life depends on it, because the quality of your life does. The words of the ancients are not meant to be admired. They are meant to be used. You have spent the last few minutes listening to the wisdom of emperors, warriors, and sages who survived trials far greater than the ones you face today. But knowledge without application is just another form of distraction. If you close this video and immediately return to the same mindless habits and the same comfortable excuses, then these words have been wasted on you. The modern world is designed to keep you weak, distracted, and passive. Your discipline is the only thing that can break that cycle. Take one of these quotes, just one, and apply it to the very next thing you do. Whether it's starting the work you've been avoiding or simply putting down your phone to focus on the present, do it with the intensity of a warrior who knows that time is his only true enemy. The battlefield of your life is waiting. Stop dreaming about the person you could be and start being that person through your actions. If this helped you find your focus, subscribe to Hypothetiks. We will continue to dig through the ruins of history to find the tools you need for the modern age. Now, go to work.